Good morning, children. So, welcome you all in the another tutorial of science. Children, I hope you all are taking care of your health and you all are very good at your home. So, children, let us start with our today's tutorial. Today we are going to do the revision of lesson number 14, that is electric current and its effects. So, what is electric current? Current is basically a flow of charges. When charges flow and energy is produced, which we call it as electric energy. And children, we all know that we use this energy in various forms. Isn't it? To light our bulbs, to run fans, ACs, to run our so many machines, like our washing machine, even heaters. Now children, this energy it is a convenient and also it is used in a controllable amount, in a controllable way. So this form of energy is very good to use. Now children, if it is a controllable and convenient form of energy, definitely to use this energy we require certain things. We require certain components, and when we have to represent these components in the form of a diagram, in form of a circuit, then it is quite time consuming to draw all these components. So we use certain symbols for different electrical components. Okay, we have to draw certain symbols for these electrical components. Let us start with the first. Can you assume what is this? I hope it is clear to you. What is this? Yes, it is an electric cell. And what is the symbol of electric cell? Between one bigger line, another one smaller line. If you can see the cell, it is this side of the cell, which is towards the outside. This is the positive side, and the other side, it is inwards. This is the negative side. So children, it represents the positive side and it represents the negative side of the cell. I hope it is clear. And when we combine two or more cells, we call it as the battery. We are all using this battery. Do you all use this battery? What is this battery? It is nothing but a combination of two or more cells. And we can draw it like this. This represents a battery. And next it is, can you see what is this? Everyone is using? Yes, even to charge your mobile phones you are using these cables. And what is this? Wire. Yes, it is electrical wire which we can represent simply with a line. Okay? Then next is this. What is it? Bulb. All of you know that now? Obviously all of you know that. And how can we represent a bulb? We can represent a bulb simply like this. Okay? So this is our bulb. But children, this bulb which I had drawn, it is drawn in a off form. Means it is not glowed. To glow the bulb, you have to draw lines like this. It will glow when it is connected in a circuit. When some source of energy is provided to this bulb. Okay, this is a glowing bulb. However, since it is not connected, so I will simply draw it like this. Is it okay? Afterwards, I will show you what is this. It is a switch, right? Everyone knows it. Switch. We daily uses it at our home, even in the school. Now, switch have two positions. Number one, off position. Okay? Off position switch means your switch is not connected. For this, you have to draw like this. Now it is a open switch. Okay, open switch or in off position like it is here. Okay, and when you turn it down, it is a in on position. Switch in on position, or we call it as closed switch. For this, you can draw your switch like this. Okay, so this is switch. At the end, children, I am going to show you another thing which we call it as electrical resistance. Can you show it? See it? So what is it? It is an electrical resistance. Okay, it is fixed resistance. So children, what is basically resistance? Resistance, it is the device, it is the component which is used to restrict the flow of current. For example, it is used at a place where more current is there, however requirement of current is less. I hope all these symbols are clear to you. Now next, let us discuss about battery. How we can make a battery? We can make a battery in two ways. Okay? What is battery? Battery is a combination of cells. And how can we combine the cells? Okay? Battery in series. How can we combine a battery in series? Right? For this, children, you have to take two cells like I have taken here. You simply have to take two cells and combine it back to back like this. Is it clear? You can see that negative of one is attached to the positive of other. Is it okay? It means I have connected, suppose this is a cell. Okay? And this is positive of one. It is connected with the negative of another. Right? In this way, I have connected a battery. This is positive, negative, positive, negative. Okay? So, I have connected cells in this way. Right? This is a battery and they are attached to a wire. Children, if I will attach a battery like this, okay, it means there is a direct connection between the battery, the current starts flowing and our battery will be weakened. Okay, the whole energy of the battery is utilized. Is it okay, children? So, or there is another way by which we can combine a battery. Children, this is the way I will show you here. Can you show this? Henna? This is the way in which the battery is connected normally in our remotes. We are using our TV remotes. Battery is connected over there also. Right? So, in the same manner, supposingly, how it is connected? They are connected like this. Okay? Means here is a metal chip. This is a metal chip which is attached to the negative of 1 and there is a spring now. And in the similar manner, there is a spring over here which connects the and positive attachment. It means the positive of 1 is connected to the negative of other. Okay? Positive of one battery is connected to the negative of other. In this way, we can say that battery is connected in the series. Alright children, is it clear to you? So, this is the way of connecting battery in series. Now, we have discussed various components. We have discussed how can we connect the battery and what is the use of this. This is used to make the electric circuit. So, what is electric circuit, children? Electric circuit is actually the arrangement of different components of electricity. Okay, and I have made the one for you. I hope you can see this. Beta, this safety pin I had used as a switch. It is a holder that can hold your cells and make it as a battery. I hope you can see the metal chips here. Okay, so you can see I am adding cells over here. I am simply adding cells and make it as a battery. Okay, there are wires. Can you see the wires? So wires and this safety pin, it will act like a switch. Okay, and when I press it, it will glow a bulb. Okay, ji? So children, this is an electric circuit. Electric circuit consists of source of symbol, that is battery or cell, then electric wires, third one is bulb and other one is switch. Is it clear? So children, let us discuss what is electric circuit. Beta, electric circuit is an arrangement of, what is it? Arrangement of components of various components of electricity, right? This is called as electric circuit. And what are the necessary things that we require to form an electric circuit? Number one, source. Source of electricity, that may be battery, that may be cell. Okay? Source of electricity. Then it is wires. Obviously, without wires, how will the current flow? And switch. Switch is used to maintain the flow of current, whether we have to on the battery or off the battery. And lastly, we have to use where we have to use, like bulb or switch. Okay? So, electric appliance. Electric appliance, where actually we are using our electric energy, like your bulb or your fan or any. Okay? Electric appliance means the component where you are using this energy. So it is clear. And after this electric circuit, it is quite tough to draw such a circuit as it is. So we will draw a electrical diagram of this electric circuit. Okay, we will draw a diagram of electric circuit that we call it as circuit diagram. Okay, that we call it as circuit diagram, which help us to know the arrangement of our electric components. For example, children, I have shown you this component. Okay, if I have to draw the diagram of this circuit, how could I draw? At the first most point, I am drawing this battery. So what is the symbol of battery? This is the symbol of battery, two combinations of cell, and now the wire is there. And at this point, I can found the switch, and it's an open switch over here. Okay, so I will draw a switch like this. Can you see the switch? Okay, so after this switch, there is an electric appliance. Can you see this? And this electrical appliance is a small bulb. Okay, Ji? And after this small bulb, it is further attached to a battery. So this we call it as circuit diagram. I hope children it is clear to you. Is it not? So that is a circuit diagram. What is circuit diagram? A diagram that shows the arrangement of electrical components. So is it clear to all? Afterwards, children, that's all for electric current. Now learn what are the different effects of electric current. Yes, bache, what are the effects of electric current? First is When a current moves, it heats the object. The simplest example, you will just switch on the bulb and it will start glowing. After some time, touch that bulb. What will you observe? We observe the bulb gets heated. Electrical heaters, ovens, है ना? They all are the examples of heating effect of current. And there is an activity, how can you show the heating effects of current? That I had shown you also, and I will show you again. For that, I have taken a nichrome wire. Children, I have made this activity for you. This is the nichrome wire. Okay. Why I have used particularly a nichrome wire? Because it becomes red hot on passing electricity. This is the nichrome wire. Then I have attached a bulb over here to show you that current is passing. Then there are certain wires which are attaching with it. And here I have taken a connection of battery. And when I will add a battery over here, I will join it with a battery. Can you see the bulb is glowing? It means the current is flowing through the circuit. When current is flowing through the circuit, after some time, this wire becomes red hot. The wire here, it is a bit hot. The wire becomes red hot, and this shows the heating effect of the current. Is it clear, children? So that is the heating effect of current. Means passing or moving of electricity in a circuit heats the different components. Okay, also produces the heating effect. Now, on which factors this heating effect depends? Factors on which heating effect depends. Heating effect depends upon number wire, resistance of the wire. Okay, resistance of the wire. The wire you guys are using, उसका resistance कितना है? How much it can resist? जितनी ज़्यादा बेटा resistance होगी, the more the resistance is, the more the wire gets heated up. Okay, the more the wire gets heated up. Second, magnitude of current passed. आप जितना ज़्यादा करंट पास करेंगे, the more current you pass, the more it gets heated. Clear? जितना ज़्यादा करंट पास करेंगे, उतना ज़्यादा हीटिंग इफेक्ट होगा. Okay? Even इस हीटिंग इफेक्ट को यूज करके we had made so many things. So what are the applications of heating effects of current, beta? Applications number 1, heating appliances. Okay, electrical appliances like heaters, right? Then tandoors. There are electric tandoors are also there. Ovens are there. Okay, the geysers are there. Electric geysers are there. These all are the appliances which are using nichrome wire inside them that heat up the material. Okay, when it heat up, it means it is used as a heat energy. It produces heat. Okay. Second, we are using bulb. We all had studied that bulb is having a tungsten metal. Okay, and when you switch on the electricity, this tungsten metal gets heated up. I hope it is clear. Third is electric fuse. Electric fuse. Okay. Number third is electric fuse. Electric fuse is also based on the heating effects of current that we will discuss in tomorrow's tutorial. I hope that's all for now and it is clear to you all. So children, all the best and revise it.